This is the latest in running and endurance headlines with Pace Per Mile News and Lisa Knight.
3 friends of Boston Marathon bombing suspect Dzhokhar Sarnev will stand trial in June on charges of hindering investigation into the attacks. Authorities say 2 men removed a laptop and backpack from Sarnev's room at the University of Massachusetts Dartmouth 3 days after the bombing. Another is accused of lying to authorities. All 3 men have pleaded not guilty. In a press conference yesterday, officials with the Standard Chartered Mumbai Marathon 2014 discussed special arrangements made to tighten security at the race in the wake of last year's Boston Marathon bombings. Uniformed security officers will be placed at strategic locations along the marathon route, and close to 180 officers in civil clothes will make the rounds to keep an eye out for any suspicious objects or persons during the race. A special team will also be placed on high towers along the route, which will have restricted access. Only those with bibs and Standard Charter Mumbai Marathon badges will be allowed inside the barricades. All in all, 1,950 law and order and traffic police officials will be deployed, along with 1,000 private security personnel and 1,000 volunteers, in increased efforts to protect this Sunday's 39,510 participants. The Minnesota running community is mourning the death of Tom Scheppers, a fixture at the Twin Cities Marathon, who ran across the United States to raise support for the National World War II Memorial. Scheppers succumbed to cancer last week at the age of 67 and was interred on Monday. He's remembered for his heroic efforts as he stepped in to try and revive a man who collapsed of a fatal heart attack on the course of the Twin Cities Marathon in 2006 by performing CPR until paramedics arrived. A Vietnam veteran, Scheppers carried U.S. and prisoner of war missing in action flags during his transcontinental run in 2000, as well as many of his 18 Twin Cities Marathon finishes. And the Kaiser Permanente Napa Valley Marathon has grown over the past 35 years, but now 2,800 runners will be the limit. Marathon officials have capped that number to ensure that each participant can enjoy the best possible experience on the picturesque point-to-point course along the Silverado Trail. The largest sporting event in the Napa Valley is a big boost for area businesses. The event is expected to attract more than 5,500 people over the first weekend in March as friends and family join the runners. The valley was at full capacity last year, and a 2012 marketing report showed the average race visitor spends around $205 a day, and overnight guests spend per couple about $255 a day on lodging. That's a look at Pace Per Mile News on this Thursday, January 16th. I'm Lisa Knight.